Okay, hey guys, I've been spending the last 20 minutes fiddling with my audio settings trying to figure out how to make it work with this game. I was having such issues with it, but anyways, I saw Joey Graceffa play this game. I only watched about one of his videos and I thought it looked like a cool game, so I decided to buy it and try it out. So this game is Life is Strange, obviously. So here we go, let's get started. New game. Game of choice. The consequences of all your in-game actions and decisions will impact the past, present, and future. Choose wisely. See, I've technically seen this first part, so it won't be new to me, but I think the graphics in this game are so pretty. There's Max.
Where am I? What's happening?
Scurry, scurry, scurry.
I'm trapped in a storm? How did I get here?
Excuse me.
And where is here? Wait, there's the lighthouse. I'll be safe if I can make it there.
I just realized I have no idea what the controls are.
Please let me make it there.
Am I walking? Okay. Oh, okay. Cool. Okay, I figured it out. This game is so nice to look at. Go, 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 go. Wait, which way am I going? This way? Go, 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 go. It's the end of the world as we know it. It's the end of the world as we know it. Where am I supposed to be going right now? How do I get in the lighthouse?
Holy shit.
Woo! Dollar in the swear jar. Oh snap! You dead.
That was so surreal.
Famously called film Little Pieces of Time. But he could be talking about photography.
I apologize in
as
advance.
he
I kind of
likely
have
was.
Okay.
a cough.
I'm in
Pieces of
class.
time can frame us
Everything's
in a
cool.
moment
I am okay.
From light to shadow, from color to chiaroscuro.
And I'll
Now,
warn you all now.
Can you give me an example of a photographer who perfectly captured
I
the human
tend
condition?
to
in
I
want
light?
didn't
to
fall
look at
asleep,
everything
And that sure didn't feel like
that I
a
can.
dream.
So
Weird.
I'm not like
Diane
Joey where he
Arbus.
kind of skips over
There
a
you
bunch
go,
of stuff.
Victoria.
Oh,
Why
how do I
Arbus?
click stuff?
Because of her images of hopeless faces.
How
I
do
feel like totally
I don't
haunted
have
by
a
the eyes of those
mouse.
sad mothers and children.
Do I?
She saw humanity as tortured, right? And frankly, it's bullshit. Shh, 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 shh. Keep that to yourself. Seriously,
I
though,
don't get it.
I could frame any one of you in a dark corner and capture you in a moment of desperation.
Oh man.
And any one of you could do that to me.
How do I?
Isn't that too easy?
Do I hold left
Too
mouse
obvious?
button, drag towards look, and
What if
release left
Arbus
mouse?
chose to capture people at the height of their beauty or innocence? She had a brilliant eye. So, she could have taken another approach.
I have to admit,
Oh,
I'm not
oh,
a
like,
big fan of her work.
this. Duh.
Look at this crap. How can I show this to Mr. Jefferson? I can hear the class laughing at me now.
Why would they laugh at you? Back.
prefer Robert Frank.
Me too, Victoria. He captured the essence of
I
post-war
can't
beat
believe I
America.
still have this pencil
And there was
case.
honesty
I
about
should
the
upgrade to the
economic conditions of
21st
the
century.
But a
But
beauty-
I like it old
Probably.
school.
you don't have beauty without a
Perhaps
beat. Which explains why
let's
Frank was
look at
Kerouac's
this.
photograph.
I haven't kept up with my journal as much as I should.
Tisk
Of the
tisk.
1950s.
I'm gonna
Well,
read you.
If anybody else looked at this, what would they think?
They probably think you're a regular teenager who has a journal. October 1st. October, my favorite month. The best weather of the year. I love watching the leaves change color, turning into tiny flames. But it's still too damn hot, thanks global warming. And I can't bust out the big coats and sweaters or scary movies yet. You can watch scary movies anytime. Soon. Kate let me borrow The October Country by Ray Bradbury. I haven't read much by him, which caused Warren to almost revoke my geek cred before I held up my copy of Battle Royale. I've seen that. But he nails the autumn atmosphere of small towns. The last time I wore a Halloween costume was with Chloe. I have pictures in one of my old albums. I should find a real Halloween party to crash so I can experience some social mingling. It's that or a Vortex Club Stroke Fest swimming party, or is that the Backstroke Fest? You so punny, Max. Talking to yourself in your journal. At least I'm trying to climb out of my cocoon. I shouldn't expect my life to completely change after a few weeks of Blackwell Academy. As my parents love telling me on a loop, you have all the time in the world. Oh, and there's like different pages. Oh man, I kind of want to read all of this. I'm not gonna read all of it on camera. Or am I? Might as well. June 10th, 2013, I got accepted into Blackwell Academy. If words can dance, this would be a rave, even though I've never been to one. But who cares, because I got into Blackwell Academy, a unique and famous private school for seniors. No kids allowed. I didn't think I would be so excited, since it's not like I didn't used to live in the same town. But when I saw the text from Blackwell Scholarship Office, I could literally feel my pulse speed up. My voice is doing something weird. I thought it was going to say, sorry, thanks for playing. It took me a few seconds before I read the whole thing. I guess I wanted to enjoy that last moment of blissful ignorance. And when I saw the first word, congratulations, I think I screamed. My mom cried and my dad laughed. They're so weird, but they're happy, and this means extra financial support because they don't have to pay anything to Blackwell. This means new clothes, if I can work it, a new laptop. Oh, and I have to keep telling myself in caps that I'm going to Blackwell Academy! Oh, I should get a glass of water. So this is it, I'm leaving Seattle to go back to Arcadia Bay. Usually people go to the high school closest to home. I suppose I am too, it's just I haven't lived there for 5 years. Out of all the best photography programs in the world, I choose to go to the smallest, back in a town I was excited about leaving. Maybe I wanted to come back all along, just to see if Chloe and I are still even friends. But I do wish Chloe could have moved with us to Seattle. That city was made for her. When we would play pirates in our rooms and in the woods, it seemed like Seattle was that fabled faraway island of treasure and adventure that we were always seeking with coffee shops. Oh, with coffee shops. But Seattle wasn't like a fable. Au contraire. Now Blackwell Academy seems more exotic to me than any other place in the world. To study photography under Mark Jefferson? Insert hearts and flowers. Plus there will be cool, diverse students from everywhere. It won't be like my high school now. I never really found a groove with my classmates, or boys. I'm lucky I have a couple great friends here, but it's time to ship out. So maybe Arcadia Bay will actually turn out to be the island of treasure and adventure I've been looking for. Shit is crazy here. I didn't realize how much crap I had to pack until I had to pack all my crap. Mom and Dad are getting a little too excited I'm clearing out my room, though I caught Mom crying when she was packing my shirts. That made me want to cry like a little girl and never leave Seattle. So instead of packing, I feel like burning all my clothes, then just raiding a thrift store to build up a new Max wardrobe over my junior year. Not that I even have an old Max wardrobe. Nobody will know me except for Chloe, and who knows how different we are now. So I can cut my hair, get a tat and some piercings, maybe date a cute foreign exchange artiste from Paris or Rome. I can do anything, unless I get busted. And there will be so many super cool chances for my photography to get exposed. Thinking about that is when I get scared, but excited. And then I don't feel like crying at all. I get tingles down my arms, sensing the universe opening up for me. I can't wait to leave. I just want things to be different at Blackwell. My first entry from my new dorm room the night before my first day at Blackwell. Woo! I haven't had any time to write or even take pictures since I got here. My shit is in boxes all over the room, which is small, but mine, and I never want to leave. I can't wait to decorate. I plan a whole wall of photos. I did meet some of my dorm mates, though I suck at remembering names, so I won't bother right now. But I think I can already see who's going to be cool with me and who's not. It's a bitch trying to get settled into a new school and social scene after I finally found good friends in Seattle. But I'm here now, and this is the start of my new life. Sweet dreams. Blackwell sucks ass. I told myself not to whine so soon, but damn. Oh, this is literally the next day. The day started like Christmas morning. I barely had any dreams because I was so pumped to start my first official day of my new life. Like a dork, I couldn't figure out what to wear, so I chose what was on the floor. I'm no good with names and faces right away, but I picked up some names like Kate, Brooke, Taylor, Alyssa. And how could I forget Victoria Chase? Rich, stylish, entitled. I could feel this instant judgment when she looked at my raggedy-ass clothes. As if I'm at Blackwell to strike fashion poses. So that wasn't fun along with my general social unease. I thought it would be easier being back. Call the ambulance. I don't want this day to end all woe is Max. It was incredible to walk across the green campus in the morning mist. I love the stone steps and brick walls of Blackwell. Everything is a picture waiting to be taken. Speaking of, at least one great thing did happen today. Mr. Jefferson's photography class. There's more to tell, but journal, forgive me, I'm truly wiped out. September 4th. I have an assload of homework already. So much bullshit. At least give us noobs a day to acclimate. But to prove I'm not a total loser, I made a new friend in my science class. His name is Warren Graham, and he's a serious geek. Plus, he's dark and witty. He comes across as kind of a know-it-all, but it turns out he does kind of know a lot. We talked about photographers, and he actually named a few I'd never heard of. We traded numbers, and he'll be a good study partner, or a good friend. I'll need at least one based on the click action here. I thought being 18 meant I didn't have to deal with this teenage drama anymore. I thought. At least I get to research famous photographers for some of my homework. Mr. Jefferson assigned us a ton of reading, but this is exactly what I want to study. Jefferson is super cool and super chill. He doesn't try to be too hip, just says what he thinks and expects us to as well. I think he's a genius. Oh my god, I want to marry him. Just joking. This one class is worth all of the social dysfunction. Ugh, so much reading. I'm sorry. You can totally, skip past this part if you want. Homework is kicking my ass. I bet the teach grade harder just to stop you from feeling special. But Victoria Chase and her snob minions still front like they're honored guests of Blackwell. The bros here aren't that different. Nathan Prescott is Victoria's male clone, with way more money and attitude, if that's possible. His family is the oldest in Arcadia Bay, and I heard stories about them when I was a kid. The Prescotts give a shitload of bank to Blackwell, so Nathan acts like he literally owns the school. Yesterday during class, he put his feet on the desk, started texting, and the teachers didn't say jack. I'd get suspended, but him and Victoria are part of this elite vortex club that puts on popular parties and so they get their way. It's good to be the king and queen. I don't want to slam everybody. I do like Kate Marsh. She's down the hall and in one of my classes. She's so pretty and sweet and friendly. It makes her more beautiful than the biatches here like Victoria, who think beauty is just your face and outfit. See, I'm already playing their drama games. No more. Finally had a chance to take some actual shots around campus today. A perfect blue sky day. I always forget how great I feel after I take pictures when I've been slacking off. Speaking of pictures, Mr. Jefferson told us about the National Everyday Heroes photo contest. He wants us all to enter. The winner gets a trip to San Francisco and lots of publicity. He wants just one photograph from each student. This is exactly why I wanted to come to Blackwell, and of course I'm scared shitless to enter. At least I have a couple weeks before the deadline in October. So I have plenty of time to stress and procrastinate. I don't know whether I love it or hate it here. I'm trying to keep up with my science class, of all things. Like I give a shit or even understand it. Good thing I know Warren. Too bad I can't clone him to take my place in class. Ms. Grant is much cooler than the class. She explains particle physics so even boneheads like me can understand. I love how she relates society to science and vice versa. I can tell she's committed and passionate about life. Unlike some of us in her class, but I'm trying to engage more, even if it means asking actual questions in class instead of hiding in the back. I'm just glad I'm not the only social misfit here. Now, how much homework are you avoiding? Cool. Back. Ooh, prologue. What's this? Max. Oh god, I'm sorry. The first couple episodes is just basically going to be me reading this. My name is Max Caulfield, and ever since I was a little kid, I knew I wanted to be a photographer. I've always seen the world through my own lens finder. Maybe it's the way for me to be part of the world, but at a safe distance. For some reason, I was always drawn to an old analog camera gear rather than digital tech. I love all kinds of styles and techniques, but for me, the instant camera selfie is the one I love most. I don't care if people make fun of me or not. I'm in great company, right? And now I've come all the way back to my childhood home to study photography at Blackwell Academy, a private school for 12th grade seniors. On a scholarship even. I originally left behind Chloe, my best friend forever, at least until I left without talking to her once in 5 years. And it feels so weird to be back here without seeing her yet. So I'm 18 now, an official adult, even though I don't always feel so wise or mature. And I'm ready to begin a whole new life here with Retro Kama at my side. Say cheese! Not only is Mark Jefferson one of the best photographers in the world, he's also my teacher. And he's one of the reasons I wanted to come to Blackwell. How often do you get to be mentored by one of your inspirations? I've always loved his deco and goth style, and he's so versatile with all of his incredible print and advertising work. Still, Jefferson can be a bit condescending. He's pretty hip for his age, but kinda aloof and sometimes pretentious. He has this smug smile when he thinks he's right. But I do think he's preparing us for how tough it is to be a full-time artist. He acts like he understands my own work and obsession with analog images. He really wants me to enter a photo in this Everyday Heroes contest, but I've done a good job of avoiding that. The winner gets to fly to San Francisco to represent Blackwell Academy and get national exposure. I'd like to think my work could be good enough to win, and I'm honored Jefferson even bugs me about the contest. I've forgotten if I've ever seen Kate Marsh smile or laugh in the past month. She's really sweet and nice, even though the other students make fun of her abstinence campaign. Even if they act immature, everybody at Blackwell are seniors, not high school freshmen. She gets a lot of shit, in fact. I know she's involved in a lot of religious groups, but she doesn't preach to me, so I don't care. But she's been extra quiet and introverted the past couple weeks. She looks like she's in zombie mode. I wish I could help her, but I can barely help myself. I wonder if all that bullying has worn her down. I can see how it would. I have to make an effort to talk to her more often. Maybe invite her to tea or a movie. Although she's an adult, I bet she's not allowed to watch R-rated films. Then there's Victoria Chase, the elite of Blackwell Academy and a total bitch. I hate saying that. I just don't know why somebody who's so rich and beautiful needs to be so effing mean. 18-year-olds at a prestigious academy should be evolving into artists and scholars, not reality show contestants. Victoria does everything for maximum drama. She actually wastes her time calling me out in class and taunting Kate Marsh. For reals, I wish her parents could see her in action. They'd cut off that trust fund fast. Then again, she's in the Vortex Club, and they seem to own the school, so maybe that's why she doesn't give a shit. The odd thing is that she does know art and photography. She can say all those French names that break my tongue. Her work is a little cold, but she has a good eye. She also has an eye for Mr. Jefferson, which is so obvious that I'm embarrassed for her. She does everything but sit in his lap. He keeps his distance, though. We can all tell she's trying to win the Everyday Heroes contest. I'm sure it drives her crazy when there's somebody she can't buy or seduce. Ha. Cool. Episode 1, stuff, SMMs. What did Daddy say to me? Have a very special 18th birthday. You're an adult now, but you're still our little girl. Check your account. Don't blow it all at once. How do I go back? Okay. Kate. Hey Max, you around? Always, you okay? Did you want to get tea later today? Absolutely, I'll be free after 4. TTYL. Mama, happy birthday, Maxine. We can't believe it's been 18 whole years since you were brought to us. Warren, do you want to meet for coffee after school? I need an excuse to not study. Please, why aren't you answering him? Make sure you check out Necromantic on my flash drive. Mohaha. Hey, Mad Max, let's bust shit up. Wait, I have to study for a physics test, so if you bust anything, we also have to measure its velocity. Don't ignore this message. Why are you ignoring him? Max, you're so mean.
We've all seen that iconic shot of Kerouac on the balcony. And if you haven't, shame, shame.
Actually,
Capturing the romantic
you know
urban
what?
solitude of the 20th century.
Okay.
If anybody else looked at this,
Yeah.
what would they think?
I'm going to call that a wrap on the first episode. Whoops. So yeah, don't worry. The next episode won't be as much reading the journal because we basically did that already. So, I will continue on episode 2. Thanks for watching. Bye.